case. Unfortunately, yeah, you can see what the focusing topic today. So hey, welcome back. It's gonna start in real soon, in a couple minutes. So before it starts, I just log in, get everything ready, and 6 minutes. And this Capcom is even better than yesterday's Square Enix because Capcom have two live stream ongoing. It's going to start the same program, but then it has two language, Chinese and English. So what can I say, man? Everyone is so cool. So you can see there's two Monster Hunter game, and of course one is Resident Evil or Biohazard 8 Village. I don't know how the game it is because this is the official 8 game. Because previously it's just remake, remake the second game, remake the first game, remake the third game, and 8 is like the sequence from 7, right? So 6, 7, 8. Those are 3 games you are going to play first? No. But maybe I'll get Resident Evil 8. Maybe I'll say that first. Maybe if I have some extra cash, like then maybe I get this one because I remember 6 and 7 actually not that hard though. It's just very story based. So if that's the case, maybe I'll get 8. I don't know, but will I get jump scare again? Probably. I don't like jump scare games, by the way. Everyone in the chat is like, oh, waiting, and it's going to start anytime soon. So just get ready. So if you understand Chinese, there's a Chinese version. Just search the link out there. There's another stream with Chinese. So, I don't know. I'm not too sure is the host speak Chinese or probably not. Just subtitle is Chinese, but they're still speaking Japanese. But unfortunately, I don't see any Devil May Cry 5 Special Edition. But I hope there's like a small time. Maybe just show a trailer or gameplay a little bit. Then it's good enough for Capcom, to be honest. Capcom to the best. I want Capcom. Capcom is one of the game company that affect my life a lot though. Ever since Street Fighter. No need to say anything. Maybe I'll get 8 hours. Oh, sorry. Street Fighter is always a big impact in my life. And I have Street Fighter 5 now because of the PlayStation Plus subscription. Maybe we'll play that too. And we play 4, the storyline, and then maybe we'll play 5, but I need to bring my arcade stick because last time I played 4 is on PC, Steam free, not Steam free to play that time. And Capcom is one of the company that really care about the player though. Because of the reboot is the one. The Devil May Cry reboot is one of the downfall because all the time Devil May Cry 1, 2, 3, 4 is all created by Capcom internally. Then the reboot was given to Ninja Theory, and then everyone hated it. And then after a few years, 5 coming out, big bomb. It's like, good job, we got back what it's supposed to have to be, how Devil May Cry will look like. I could never beat you in Ryu. Now I use Ken. Ken is my favorite though. Ken is always my favorite. My top one is Ken, and my second one is probably Chun-Li. I don't know. Oh, it's coming. I like how the TGS 2020 has this wallpaper though. It's very anime and include many consoles if you look carefully, and it's really awesome. Hey, Capcom. Okay. Thank you for notification. It's coming. Okay. I'm not too sure how loud it is though. Do you have? Oh, do you get the Street Fighter 5? Maybe we can play one day. I play Ken, you play Ryu, and then we play, and let's see how things works out. But I must tell you, you must prepare because I have the fighting stick. I still have my fighting stick that I used to play Tekken. I even customized. I bought it from online. The fighting stick is quite expensive, mid range. I would say mid range, and then I find a local, Facebook group. Locally in my country, they have a modding group. Then I asked the modding person. No, I buy there's two kind of joystick fighting stick. Especially there's one round ball. I don't like the round ball. I want the Korean people use like just long stick. So I bought it, and then I asked the modding group people to help me to change it, and then we just meet a couple years back, and then in a restaurant, and then he just showed me what inside the fighting stick. I said, oh, okay. Then actually after I see he doing, I said, actually I can do it myself too. It's not that hard actually. You just need to make sure the direction, the pin you just connect correctly, then you will work better. So if you get it, you just keep it. So just one day, if me and you free, like half an hour, maybe an hour, then we can play that. Should be starting now. What happened? I mean 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, start, but delay. Now it's 9. Sharp 9, hey, Japan. Hey. Oh, they're not ready. Technical difficulties. Maybe Sunday we'll watch other showcase. So I'll see whether I have time to slot in. Because tomorrow I'm gonna record a unboxing. There's a new toy coming in my house, so we're gonna unboxing that. Recording, editing. Too loud. This is the team though. This is the team. So suspect that gets English subtitle. Hey.
Hello everyone, welcome to TGS 2020 online
No!
special program.
Don't!
We're about to begin.
Don't translate.
So my name is Taguchi and I will be your MC for this portion.
Don't stop.
So
I want to do translation myself.
sorry, I will be Taguchi and I will be your MC for this portion.
Yeah, he says he translate wrong.
During this live stream, we will be welcoming guests from Capcom's development team who are ready to share with us some announcements regarding titles Resident Evil Village and Monster Hunter Rise. Wow, look at all the comments. So let's start with the first title. We'd like to call tonight's guests.
It's not different what they're saying though. Wrong translation.
Hi, my name is Tsuyoshi Kanda, and I am one of the producers for Resident.
Hey, Nicholas Max, welcome to Let's Watch.
So for everybody watching, thank you for watching tonight.
Thank you for watching.
Next up.
Look like a kung fu movie.
That was in English, but his name is Peter Fabiano.
I really understand Japanese, then
Everybody's
waiting
really
him
excited
translate.
to
Oh my god,
see
it's worse.
The information that we're going to unveil tonight.
He's skipping some words.
So, what should we start with?
Biohazard, Resident Evil.
So, today we'll be talking about Resident Evil series.
You want Mega Man X9? Sorry.
So,
Today only
we'll
3
start by
games they're
about
talking.
Biohazard Village. Here's the
Oh,
latest trailer
he
for
speaks
those who may
Japanese.
have
Awesome.
missed it.
Korakurasai, let's watch. Maybe I'll play this one. Maybe. Maybe I'll play.
All clear. Whoa, move! Chris? What the hell?
Are we playing as Leon? Ow! Oh. I hope people hit me in the face. I watch a lot of anime, man.
In life and in death, we give glory. The bell tolls for us all. They're coming again.
This lady is creeping out. Oh, this is very jump scaring. Oh.
Mia.
Who is Mia? Oh, yeah.
Being so paranoid.
So maybe we are not Leon though. Maybe we're someone else.
Long ago, a young girl went with her mother to pick berries for her father.
This is not Resident Evil though. Why did they change like this storytelling?
But the forest greeted them with a dark, cold silence. The bushes empty. Yet determined to find the berries, the rascal broke free of Mother's grasp and vanished into the trees.
Berries?
Mother's words.
I have to get. I
fast as the
play
girl
this.
ran on,
I'll be
over vine,
crying.
under branch,
Scary.
and into the forest deep.
I'll see other people play first, then I'll decide. Oh, ritual. I hate those ritual things, you know, summon things that are not good, like paranormal
It's just a
activity
local
stuff.
tale.
And the Chris in this game is totally different look than we all know. This is the same trailer. Come on, give me more. We want more, to be honest.
If it's just looking, window shop away.
This reminds me of one of the game though. Is it Resident Evil's? Is it Resident Evil 6? You know, I forgot what game is it. It could be Resident Evil. They exit from the church.
Wow, that was so scary, right?
Is it Resident Evil? I don't remember.
Looking at all the comments, it seems like everybody is like, wow, that was really cool.
Are you sure reading about the comments because they don't have a screen to look at comments?
Thank you. So, including videos, we have a lot more information to show you today. So, we thought we'd start with a summary and some other information.
Yeah, it's from it's the same.
To
It's
start
from
with, this
7.
game's
Okay.
story takes place several years after Resident Evil 7.
Resident
Just like RE7, players assume the role
Resident
of Ethan
Evil
Winters,
7.
who's now living peacefully with his wife Mia.
I can't say this.
So that peace that he is living with his wife is shockingly shattered by Chris Redfield, who helped Ethan in the previous game. So
At the end
So
of
after
7,
watching the
Chris
trailer,
shows up, right?
I'm sure
From the
players are
chopper.
left wondering what Chris's motives could be, and how this changes the dynamic between the characters from RE7. We can't disclose any secrets today, but we'll continue to provide you more information in the future.
He's reading a script. Oh my god.
So in terms of the setting, as the title implies, this game takes place in a desolate, snowy village where all sorts of drama unfolds.
This reminds me,
So,
the cast look like
interesting thing about this game is the
Dark
village
Souls.
plays a central role, so much so that it can be considered another main character.
Oh my.
And here we get a look at some of the creatures that have taken root in the village. As seen in the trailer, they move fast, they're very violent, and they sometimes hunt in packs. They'll become even tougher when they're organized and coordinating their offensives. But even in this creature-infested village, there are various residents that the players can expect to encounter along the way. So what sort of story is going to be waiting for you with all these interesting characters in the village? So
It's totally way
we'll
off
have
course,
more
by the way.
details about this as well, but you can look at the pictures that we have and kind of come up with your own ideals. So everything looks really cool, right? Like, just seeing it brings up all these kind of interesting, makes me imagine all the cool things that are going to be happening in this game. So is there anything else you can show us tonight? So yeah, we have something that we haven't shown anybody yet.
Ooh, I like that.
We have an interview with Pete and with the director Sato and with the art director Takano. So please take a look.
Oh, it's very 7-ish.
So
It's very 7-ish.
so a very beautiful but scary.
You know, Resident Evil 7, I actually watched 3 times. The whole playthrough. I was like, ooh, okay. Resident Evil
For
is talking
Resident Evil
about
7,
zombies.
we initially thought of Ethan as a character who would just act as a camera for the player, a sort of blank slate for the cam to project themselves onto.
Hey, this is the one.
But from a story perspective, we realized it would be
7.
better to make Ethan Winters a character onto himself. And you know, like, we really ended up liking who Ethan became, and we wanted to know what happened to him after Resident Evil 7.
Oh, this one, remember?
Like, what
Is
sort of
oh my god, this
life
is a
he
hell
would lead.
room.
So we started thinking that
This is hell room.
for the next stage, the
You need to get
protagonist
outta
really
here.
couldn't be anybody else but Ethan, and we figured this all out at a pretty early stage. We wanted to make sure Village was just as terrifying as Resident Evil 7, maybe even scarier. But you know, something you'll probably notice that's different from that game is that we changed the lighting a lot from what you saw in Resident Evil 7. You probably noticed that if you watched the PV. And you know, we think we really hit a good distance and made a terrifying and beautiful village.
From that title, and really grew them in scale for Resident Evil Village.
This guy is
Not only did
manually
we
doing everything
up
though.
the graphics and elements of survival
Cooking
horror,
things,
but
flipping the
we
scripts.
focused on making
It's
the
busy.
world and the atmosphere all around it feel both beautiful yet terrifying.
Oh.
So when we were making Resident Evil 7, we thought, you know, is this still scary?
I'm gonna
We
watch
decided
Pew
that
play
in
this
terms of
first,
game side, we would go back
and then I
over
decide.
everything that we did, and I didn't keep this in mind. We'd go back and we'd kind of reverse all the
This is
logic.
not-
We'd rethink all the logic we
Ooh.
used in the previous games.
Yeah, they're jumping the
And try to
time
make
right
a
away.
really, you know, terrifying game. So compared to RE7, Village is a bit more catchy, a bit more easy to pull yourself into. That's one of the primary concepts we kept in mind when creating the game. Now, in terms of visual beauty and the weight we gave to it, I really left it all entirely in the capable hands of art director Takano. As Village's director, I tried to think about the feel of the game. Like, what are the emotional moments? Where's the terror? Where's the beauty? Where's the cruelty? Where are all these like feelings? And thinking about all that sort of stuff is my main job. What I consider my main job when I screen this game. Now, when we think of the word village, it evokes a sense of closeness, of like a small, tiny place. But when you look at what you've built Village to be, it's sort of a colossal distance.
Ooh,
It's got,
this
like,
I've never
colossal
seen
distant
before.
feel to it. We wanted to give it a sense of like oomph, like a very sense of reality. So
I think they went off
we did our
course,
best
by
to
the
make
way.
the mountains around the village look as fantastic as
Ever
possible
since
to really give it a
7,
wide
they
open
went-
vibe.
they
We
went
wanted
off
players
course.
to walk through the world and be like, whoa, I didn't think of what I could actually go here, and wow, this is so cool and everything.
As long as there's no Mr.
So we
X,
thought a
I'm
lot
fine.
about how to create a game that you can make
I
your
hate Mr.
own
X.
approach to, where you could figure out your own
If there's a
solutions to
Mr. X,
problems
then I'll
you
say,
face.
bye, Mr. X.
This is something we decided to do a lot more with this game.
Ooh, the lighting.
So you have a lot more freedom than in RE7. We want
Lighting
players to
is really good.
experiment.
Maybe you've
to
got
figure
ray
out things that
tracing
work
is
for
even
them.
better.
We want everyone to think of Resident Evil Village as a horror movie that you can play.
Works really well to draw you into the world we've created.
He
You
muted his
wanna take
mic.
your time to
He
fully
muted his
explore
mic.
the detailed
Oh my god, I can know. I know
fully
what the
designed
translator
set
is doing.
pieces.
He muted the mic now.
The only way that you could make it any more immersive, I guess, is to
And then he
stand
put
yourself
his
and
level
put
up the
yourself in
volume.
game.
Where did you find this guy?
Give me a break, Pete.
Hey, I only work with professionals.
Both of them is dead.
But the forest greeted them with a dark, cold silence. The bushes empty. And into the forest deep.
What is it with that creepy story?
It's just a local tale.
Local tale.
絵本を使った理由はですね、
The reason using book.
いろんなバ
So
ラエティに
we
富んだ作品
included
にな
a
る商品になる
storybook
なと思
in
ったんです
Village.
ね。
because we had a huge variety of things that we included in the game.
It's very confusing though.
We realized later that would be hard to summarize.
Hearing
all that,
Japanese and
players might
English
get
at the same time,
confused and think,
my head
what's this all
explodes.
about? That would be, not ideal. So we came up with this one storybook that would sort of summarize everything for people, so they can understand the whole picture of the game.
To get the full experience. All the little touches and
It's very
ideas
busy,
that
though.
the designers add are fully realized. and
Volume up,
come
volume
together
down,
once you make it
translation,
through the
flipping
entire
script.
game.
Oh man.
僕はそうですね、ヴィレッジは
I rather
Village
like
to me
Square Enix
is-
that put subtitles. You know?
僕はやっぱりそうですね、イーさんっていう一人の人間の
This kind of story of Ethan, this one
イ
guy.
ーさんっていうそのキャラクターの一つの
I think ever since I think 5 and 6 is very playable. It's very fun to play.
So
7 is
probably
way
the
off
entirety
course.
of who he is just
8
kind of
even
broken
way
into
off
a
course. It's
single-
not Resident Evil
one single
anymore.
game.
Resident Evil we know is like, the virus, T
For
virus,
Ethan Winters, that
whatever
created
virus,
Resident Evil
Umbrella
7.
Corpse,
I wanted to see
Raccoon
where his
City,
story
those
ended
that
up.
we know about
I think
Resident
that's
Evil,
kind of
but
one of
this
the
is
main
like way off course.
centerpieces of
Nothing about the
Resident Evil
virus.
Village.
Those people with disease maybe. No virus. I only will play probably when
Wow,
they
that
bring
was
back the 6, like
really
something
cool.
like 6
Oh,
Resident
man,
Evil
look at all
6.
these really nice comments.
Then I'll definitely play.
Some of these comments are like, let Ethan have like a peaceful life. Come on. If you watch the video we just showed, you can probably see what sort of survival horror we're trying to make with Resident Evil Village. We're hard at work on Resident Evil Village, so and we're doing everything we can to deliver an amazing game. So stay tuned for more information.
Way less.
So we do have one more thing to report. While Resident Evil Village is being developed specifically for next generation consoles and PC, we're looking into delivering the experience on PlayStation 4 and Xbox One as well.
Not PlayStation
We're
5?
looking into it, but we can't make any promises. However, we will do our best in creating a top-tier survival horror experience on current generation consoles. Hopefully we'll be able to share some more good information. Wow, that's really exciting, right? So keep
No.
tuned for more information on this
I mean,
front.
this is the first time they do translation like this though. So kudos
that is
maybe
going to be
Capcom.
it for information on Biohazard Village, but I hear we have some more information to share with everybody from something else.
Yes.
We have the 25th anniversary
Yeah.
of the first
did
Resident
say.
Evil
He did say
coming
next
next
gen.
year on March 22nd, 2021.
Oh, anniversary.
So we're here to kick things off with this year. So we've created 2 mascots for this anniversary, like a cute one and a really cool one. And this one's like super cute, right? So the one on the right is Raccoon Kun.
Raccoon City, right?
Raccoon. He is the mascot of Raccoon City.
We all know that. Come on. Oh, this is all of it.
We have one more thing to
5,
show
6,
you, and that's
7.
this right here.
3 maybe. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Wow, look at, that's like all the characters. So many characters I remember from the Resident Evil series.
Claire. Claire.
Man, it's been forever since this came out. 25 years is a long time, right? Like, back then I was still a student when it came out, and like Nike Air Maxes and stuff were out, beepers and whatnot.
I did saw the first game how it
I'd like
plays,
to take
but
this
it
opportunity to thank each one of you. The reason
so
why we're
hard
able
to
to
play.
continue the series is because
you
of
can't
all
run
of
and
your
turn
friends.
back in the days. You have
And
to
I
turn
hope
and
you
run,
enjoyed what
turn
we showed
and
you
run.
today. And
It's very hard.
we have plenty more information to share with you soon, so please look forward to it. So that's all the news from the two of us today.
They're still
So
using the
everybody was
thing
really surprised to see that
cover each
character
other.
in the middle of that big, large picture they had a second ago. So next year looks to be an excited one. And do you have one final message before you guys go and head off? So let's start with you, Takano-san. Or sorry, Kanda-san, sorry. So we can only give you a little bit of information about
when the
this
game gonna
right
release.
now, but we want you to know that the entire staff is for Resident Evil Village is doing our best to create the best survival horror Resident Evil game for you guys to play. So we'll do our best to keep making it a sort of Resident Evil that is what everybody wants and is the sort of thing that everybody can have a lot of fun with. So please stay tuned for more information.
So maybe we get
So next up is
info
Pete.
by next year E3, maybe? Because based on what they do right now, they haven't finished the game.
So we hope you look forward to more information about Resident Evil Village and the
Did you-
25th year anniversary of
I'm
Resident Evil.
doubting they're halfway through finish the game though, because normally
So,
for game
that was all the
development
information we have for you
you
about
have a
Resident Evil today,
timeline,
but,
like
we
certain
hope you enjoyed
timeline
it.
you
Did
should
everybody
reach
have fun?
design everything on this stage, and
can't
then
believe
the
that,
next stage,
Papa,
and then
the
release that
character
has
was in the
been
center
announced. Even
of
the game haven't finished, but close to finish,
that big
and
picture
optimizing
that
it
people-
and
it's
here
really
and
surprised
there.
to see in there.
So they're not giving release
So,
date. That means
next,
it's not
we
even
have some
halfway.
information for you on Monster Hunter.
OSI
So stay
favorite.
tuned. 25 years, wow. Anyway, it looks like our preparations are ready, so now we're going to move on to talk about Monster Hunter Rise and Monster Hunter Stories 2, which were announced just last week.
Yeah.
So here
Rise
to
I
tell
don't
you
know,
about
but
them
Story
are Monster
2,
Hunter
yeah.
Rise producer Tsujimoto Ryozo and the director Ichinose Yasunori. So could you introduce yourselves? I'm the producer Tsujimoto, and I am the director Ichinose. It looks like they're still warming up, so like we just showed up here. Sorry. So I could sense the excitement building up the moment E2 arrived. There was all these really interesting and fun comments. People
I think
super
E3
excited to
should
see
do
this.
something like this.
So what sort of information do you have for us today? So we
This
showed
year
you
they has,
a
does it have
Monster Hunter
E3 this year?
Rise
I don't even remember.
promotional video the other day,
But TGS is always the last event
but
of the year.
this is one that actually is slightly different. We've updated the gameplay footage in it. So this is the TGS 2020 edition of it. So I hope you enjoy.
Ah, for Switch. Okay. Oh, new pet. Monster Hunter in this kind of place? Somehow it reminds me of Monster Hunter Portable on PlayStation Portable. Oh, it can run on the rock. Cool. Is it ninja class? Very samurai-ish. Yokai ghost? Yokai monster? Still monster, still a monster. Oh. Oh. What the hell is this? Crocodile? It is a crocodile. Oh, this is like wolf. Lizard, maybe. Alright, OSI. Very Japanese-ish though. Ooh, Japanese ghost. Ooh. Right. Ooh, twins. Ooh. All the mini games are gonna release on next year March though. Before E3, huh? Awesome. Ah, Kente specials, limited edition. You can get pre-order now. You can get extra pet. Oh. Ah, story 2 is on summer.
Wow. That was hooking those comments. That was really fun. So, as you could see, there was some new gameplay footage in there. We'll tell you a little bit more about these new elements a little bit later. That part in the end was like, wow, this is super Japanese, right?
Yeah.
I guess we're gonna be able to expect a lot of fun elements like that in the next game. So, Monster Hunter Rise is the latest game in the Monster Hunter series. Could you tell us what it's about?
Yeah, you can see the
Our
dog
main
holding
focus
something.
on Monster Hunter Rise
Biting the
is
sword, maybe?
making use of the portability of the Nintendo Switch, which allows you to pick up and play the game at any time. This game's about being able to play wherever you want, whenever you want, with anyone you want.
How many players you can play together?
So, as we also explained during the announcement footage the other day, the rise in the title refers to the freedom of movement the player has, which allows you to jump and climb around the environments as much as you want.
The same with the world.
We
isn't
wanted
it?
to instill the title with kind of a sense of excitement to players across the world while they're exploring the game. We hope that players really enjoy that sort of stuff. So,
I don't have a Switch, so I don't care.
Shinose and I will tell you what kind of game Monster Hunter Rise is going to be and what kind of features it's going to have. So let's start with the most important aspect, the new player actions.
Like Spider-Man, you can go anywhere.
This game has all these kind of really exciting movement-based actions that are in the game. So the game allows you to scale cliffs and like kind of elevated platforms, and to use the wire bug to do all sorts of really interesting things, like move across
obstacles,
to run across walls and everything. So here's going to be a video showing the wire bug.
Ninja! Oh my god! And jump again.
So this is some more actions that uses the wire bug to traverse the environment.
Yeah,
this lets you
rocks.
do all sorts of really interesting things, like scaling steep cliffs and to reach high places, moving very quickly. It also can be combined with your weapon for a variety of spectacular attacks, creating a completely fresh hunting experience. So you can use the wire bug to do actions like wall running, to overcome obstacles like they're nothing, and to bring kind of an exciting new dynamic to the combat as well.
This is like crocodile with,
as you can see, there's
turtle shell
combo attacks you can use.
Oh, this movement
to
is
make
awesome.
a much more fun experience.
Oh, what the hell is that? Oh,
so the wire bug lets you
this is hard.
traverse
This is hard.
and kind of give you a lot more mobility in the game, right?
I don't play Monster Hunter, but I do watch people play.
And so we really hope that people are excited.
Many games I don't play,
people
but
are
I
excited
watch
to see
people
more
play,
information
and
about
I
this.
have the experience.
So,
watching experience.
So we are talking a little bit about the. There's a new area in the game as well, sort of a central kind of place that you guys face off. And so after your quest, you'll head back over there. So we're going to talk about, in the trailer, we showed off a new locale called the Shrine Ruins.
Yeah, that's what I'm asking.
We'll be able to show you some more live gameplay of this area during CAPCOM TGS Live 2020 on September 2020.
Unless they can do the
we're gonna have some
destroy the environment, then
gameplay
awesome.
footage. We're gonna be playing it on the stream for you. So definitely put that down on your agenda so you can listen to more.
Hey, finally we can watch some real play.
More about that. So definitely make sure to catch the stream on September 26th.
Ah, not today. Tomorrow.
Man, there's so much more stuff that you've added to this game. Next, we'd like you to tell us a little bit more about the new buddy, the canine.
Ah, the dog. Japanese
So
type
you can
ninja
watch
dog.
this, see it in this new video. So this is a new type of buddy called the canine. They
K9
actively
sounds
coordinate
like
attacks with the player,
drugs.
and you can even ride on their backs to move around and do all sorts of other. So they're very invaluable allies in combat. So while riding a canine, your hunter's stamina doesn't really decrease. So you're able to run across each area to your heart's content. It gives you a lot more mobility.
Yeah, not like you have to run all the way. That's gonna
So
take
while
forever.
you're riding a canine also, you can use some items and perform some items, like you can recover your health and things like that. So Monster Hunter is a multiplayer game, but in single player, you're able to bring up to 2 buddies along on your quests.
Nice.
Kind of any combination that you want.
Dog and the cat.
So you can like have a canine and one other thing as well. So
Small monster
Oh.
maybe.
and they can be 2 of the same type as well. So it can be 2 canines. It can be a canine and like a palinite or something like that.
2K9. This is way overpowering.
So if you like dogs, you can definitely go with the dog version. If you like cats, you can go with the cat version.
The cat version pretty much I think is similar to World.
So in single player, you can bring 2 with you, but in multiplayer,
One.
each hunter only gets to bring 1 buddy with them.
But how many player we could play
So you can
together?
kind of like pick the one that
2?
really fits you. So I'm really excited to see how these buddies will kind of affect the gameplay. But now, of course, we can't talk about Monster Hunter without mentioning the monsters. Do you have any new monsters in store for us? Can you tell us about them? So Monster Hunter
this
Rise
is like
has,
very
lots
monkey.
of new monsters.
Monkey with
So
tail.
in the trailer, we showed off a few of them, including the new flagship monster Magnamalo, which you'll see here.
It's a tiger. Holy shit! Tiger
So-
dragon. Judging the written word Torah. Torah, do you?
So we can't give you all the information about Magnamalo yet. Let me just show you this picture.
But the Japanese
It's
reason is
still a long way
Mecha
until
Mag.
release, so,
Eh?
So we'll give you more information as we go, but for right now, we'd like you all to know that it's a fearsome, fanged with vern, with a strong air of menace about it. It's really just scary. It's got some very unique modes of movement. So sorry, you're going to have to wait for more information about that, but we hope everybody will look forward to finding out more about this really
This is
cool
like
monster.
dinosaur.
Next up, we have Aknosam, a kind of very kind of peculiar looking
Is it poison
bird
type?
word
You
that
see
looks
the
kind of like a
gameplay
parasol.
open here. Psha! On the head.
It's fiercely territorial, however, and once it detects any intruders, it spreads its wings, trying to intimidate its prey by expanding kind of a crest within that has an eyeball-like pattern on it. So next up,
Ah,
so this one is called the Great Izuchi. It is
it's a
a bird
red
worm
type.
that kind of attacks with its tail, which has evolved into a very
Ooh.
unique shape, a
Yeah.
sort of scythe-like shape.
That's
So
a-
the Great Izuchi forms
Ni-
packs with others like it, with other smaller Izuchi,
Like
and it
fox,
tends
though.
to patrol its territory
Oh, like
with
fox.
some elite members of its pack by its side. So once they spot their prey, they'll attack in unison. So you have to kind of stay on your toes and be aware of the entire pack when they're coming to attack you.
And this one, the
Next,
name is
We
it's
have
a
this
frog.
very unique monster called Tetranodon, who's an amphibious monster that
It's a frog, the word.
He's a bit of a hefty chunk. He's extremely gluttonous, and it'll swallow anything that moves.
Yeah, look at
including
the eyes.
ground
The
that it's
eyes really
standing
like
on.
frog too, and the palm too look like frog stuff.
So once it's done eating, its stomach will swell and it kind of gets slower, but then its attacks also become heavier and more destructive. So we have definitely several more monsters to talk about. And we also have a lot of monsters from that you know and love from the Monster Hunter series. And they will all be in Monster Hunter Rise, but we can't talk about them just now, so please keep an eye out for more information.
Yeah, you can play it on March next year.
We talked a little bit about the new base that you start off in Monster Hunter Rise. Can you tell us a little bit more about that? So the base of your new hunting life
Kamura Village.
Kamura Village.
Kamura no.
Very
Village is Japanese, I don't know what it says.
Village, right?
But
it's
the
got all the
kanji.
conveniences you need, like a
Ka
smithy, facilities, and
da no
other really interesting buildings to explore.
no something.
There's also a lot of colorful characters in this village who will be supporting the hunters as they explore this world. So the trailer also made something called the Rampage. It's really important to the story, so we can't quite reveal anything about that just yet.
Yeah, there's been half time talk about Rise though.
But this is a completely new gameplay element that we're working on, so please look forward to more information in the future. So we've talked a lot, and we showed you this new PV as well. But that's about all we can talk about today, though we do have a slightly different trailer that we've made just for this occasion. Oh, sorry, you showed us a slightly different trailer just for this occasion, so could you tell us a little bit more about the new scenes you added?
Oh, the lens.
So, firstly, we showed off
Hamaraido.
We showed off some new actions for the lance, the hammer, the light bowgun, and the longsword. And we also showed some cool new actions that use the wire bug.
Yeah, you can use wire bug to keep jumping though.
There are also some really interesting new aerial attacks using large barrel bombs. So
Power up. Oh yeah, you can use the wire bug to slide away.
So we also have new actions and new abilities for the palicos and a guarding parasol, I think, for a canine. There was even a glimpse of a small monster with a very unique kind of face that you'll run into the shrine ruins. Kind of like a tanuki, a raccoon dog. We also showed kind of like a bug-like monster as well. But we'll tell you more about those at a later date. Wow, I mean, it sounds like there's a lot more really cool information to be waiting for, so we'll keep an eye out for it.
So tomorrow we'll have it.
So, as I mentioned before, we will premiere
it's afternoon though. Damn.
some live gameplay at Capcom TGS Live 2020 on September 26th.
Oh, Capcom have an own live stream?
Pacific Standard Time. So we hope you tune in again tomorrow.
Oh, wait,
I think we have just some of that information on the screen.
I don't have that on the schedule though. Really? They have a
So now that we know a little bit more about the
game.
game itself, can you tell us what we should expect at launch?
So this is a
First off,
special program, not the
Monster
actual
Hunter
showcase.
Rise's
Isn't
release
it?
date will be Friday, March 26th, 2021. It will be released simultaneously worldwide. We will, of course, have both a physical version and a digital version, so you can pick whichever you like. We also have
Samurai Hunter.
we
They
also
are
have a version of Monster Hunter Rise called Deluxe Edition that has a bundle of recommended DLC, including the Kamurai layered armor set.
Shuriken Kora.
For more information about this, please visit our official website.
So tomorrow they have another showcase.
Are there any bonus things that we can accept?
Cat.
A pre-order bonus that we can think of?
Cat.
So he commented how cute those guys look at. So we don't have that many of these. Supply will be limited. But all versions will include a Palamute and a Palaku, and some special layered armor. So your Palamute will get a Retriever costume layered armor, and your Palaco will get a Forest Cat layered out. And God, look how delightfully cute that is.
Oh, Amiibo.
So we
Amiibo's
also
still
have
alive?
3 Monster Hunter Rise amiibos that will be released on the same as the game. Magnamala, a Palamute, and a Palaco. These amiibo unlock special layered armors in the game, so we hope you check them out.
Hametsu no Tsubasa.
And last but not least,
oh, I like the name. Story 2.
We did mention Monster Hunter Stories 2 the other week
Hametsu
as
no
well.
Tsubasa.
So we have some
A Wing of
cool crossover
Destruction
content for that as well. So look forward to more information on that at a later date. So pre-orders for the digital version have already gone live. And pre-orders for the physical version
Tomorrow
started
Capcom have
today,
another one.
September 25th. So please consider pre-ordering. We'd very much appreciate it. So everything we talked about today will be put up on the official website as well. So please don't forget to check that for more information. So I think that about finishes everything for today. Monster Hunter Rise comes out on March 26, 2021. Are there any final words you have for our viewers about this game?
It did. They have 2 live streams.
Since Monster Hunter Rise was announced the other day, we've received a lot of positive fan feedback, which has made us really happy. Thank you very much.
Oh, they have 3 days. Holy shit. TGS.
So we are currently
Capcom.
working hard on completing this completely new hunting experience. So please look forward
then
to
tomorrow
getting
they'll talk
into
about more.
information about our game. So we'll keep bringing you the latest info on Monster Hunter Rise in the future, but we will definitely have a lot more to talk about before March 2021.
So after 24 hours from now, 22 hours from now, there's another live stream.
So we've only revealed a tiny bit of information.
Maybe I keep this screen on.
So we hope you look forward to finding about all the more information we have coming up. Also, please make sure to follow the official line in Twitter and other SNS accounts for Monster Hunter. We will continue to add more information as time goes on. So that's all from Mr. Ichinose. Thank you very much for joining us today.
So today just a short, brief talk about games. Tomorrow they're more elaborated, more stuff.
So there are probably going to be some viewers who are like, oh man, those buddies are too cute to ride. So next, Mr. Shijimoto is going to share some more information on Monster Hunter Stories 2.
Wing of Ruin. No, Wings of Destruction.
So at the same time as Monster Hunter Rise, we released some information. We announced Monster Hunter Stories 2.
Hametsu no Tsubasa.
So I have some more details for you, but please take a look at the trailer.
Hametsu. Ooh. Now, this is not Japanese anymore.
レドの魂を感じる。この子がレドの絆石とレウスの卵を託された運命なのかもしれん。
Let's talk about Stone.
よかった。生きていてくれて。
Ooh.
もう会えないと思っていたから。
Oh, this is the Jurassic Park. Whoa, this is totally different Monster Hunter. This is like Dragon Quest. RPG type. 早く
破滅の力を見極める
破滅
俺たちの任務だ
各地でレウスがどこかに
破滅ね
行方がわからなくなっているのあんちゃん
Oh, yeah, Jurassic Park. dragon egg. Monster egg. So this is totally different Monster Hunter. This is like RPG. Interesting. You don't have to like hunt monster. Maybe you use monsters to fight hunt monster. Yeah, this on Switch as well.
Man, that character design was awesome. That was such an exciting trailer. So the genre of this game is actually an RPG, not an action game.
Yeah, that's what I said. Look at it, I already know.
So just like an RPG game, it'll have all the things that you'll expect.
Oh, too bad this
so
is
you'll
only
become
on
a
Switch. Maybe if not, I might have
Monster Hunter. Obviously, you're going to be Monster Hunter, but you're going to forge bonds with monsters, raise them, become a monster rider, and
like how you
kinds of
train a dragon,
places.
right? How you train a monster or whatnot. Kizuna is talk about friendship.
So moving on.
Kinship.
So Rathalos have mysteriously disappeared from the world of Monster Hunter Stories 2: Wings of Ruin. The protagonist, a descendant of the legendary rider Red, meets a Wavirian girl who has been entrusted with a mysterious egg. The two set out on an epic tale surrounding the Wings of Ruin. Now, of course, you'll be able to adventure with many of your favorite monsters from the Monster Hunter series, but you'll also experience a narrative deeply rooted in the bonds between rider and monster worthy of the story's name.
Yeah.
Now, can you tell us a little bit more about some of the characters in the game? It's still a little bit too early to talk about most of it, but I think I can tell you a few things. So first, look at the slide.
The bracelet. Like a shield thing. I don't know.
So some people might think this is the protagonist, but this is actually not the protagonist.
Ooh.
This is a character named Red, who is a legendary monster rider. So please check a look at the thing in the palm of his hand. This is called a kinship stone, and it's used by riders to deepen their bond with monsters. So the bonded monsters are called monsties. So you can ride them, of course, but it's said that there are monsties with other hidden abilities as well, and you can kind of collect and find them as you go.
What? Evolve, maybe?
So
and
this is Red's partner, a Rathalos monster. So Red and his Wrath are key to the story, and they're some of the first to notice that the world has changed, or is changing.
Yeah, it's like a rare hero, like
the protagonist is
Red's
Red's
descendant.
grandchild. The protagonist is also a monster hunter like Red, but they're only a beginner. They may be a rider, but they use similar weapons to hunters and can fight monsters.
But it's just new.
You'll be able to customize their their details, so you can change their name and customize their appearance and do all sorts of interesting things like that.
Ooh.
So this hasn't been announced yet, the next thing we're talking about. But these are all different things that your characters look like. These are all characters that you can design. So I'd also like to tell you about the weapons in the game. In addition to the great sword, the hammer, and the sword and shield, we plan to add 2 more weapons from the Monster Hunter series.
Anna.
So now I'd like to introduce you to another character.
Rinjoku no Sojo.
So
Dragon.
This girl is a Wavarian named Anna.
Dragon.
So in the Monster Hunter universe, there's a race that's different from humans called Wavarians. Some of their unique traits is their exceptionally long lifespans. So she is one of those.
Descendant of their whatever.
Right now, you're probably wondering why has this girl Anna been entrusted with an egg by Ratha, but we can't reveal that yet, obviously. Meeting her is the event that kind of sets the.
Oh, they only have a few minutes left. 3 minutes to talk about the whole
meeting
thing.
her is the event that kind of sets the protagonist's adventure in motion. And meeting her is sort of the key that sort of sets your adventure and sets you on your quest to find the Wings of Ruin. So I'm really excited to see.
So that's they
what
say
sort of
Capcom
story is
special
waiting for
program.
us.
It's not the actual program. That's
So
a
can you tell us a bit more
Capcom
about
TGS
this?
Live 2020.
The game release.
2 days
So
in
the
a
game
row.
release is going to be in summer of 2021.
Maybe we have a look tomorrow.
So
'cause
we're
24
developing
hours,
a game
almost
not
the
just
same time
Monster
as
Hunter
we're
fans,
now.
but all
24 hours
RPG
is
fans can enjoy.
oh 8 maybe 8 p.m. Ooh, I don't know. Maybe we
Also,
can't
as
do
I said
that.
earlier,
Maybe I don't know.
some aspects of the game tie into Monster Hunter Rise. So
I'm gonna post this one if you want to watch the live and see what time it is.
Some things in Monster Hunter Rise will tie into Monster Hunter Stories 2: Wings of Ruin. So please look forward to more.
So this is the timetable, the schedule for Capcom.
Wow, look, I think that's all the time we have today.
Yeah, there's 2 minutes left.
We'll be updating all this information on the official website, so you can check there for more information.
So
do you have anything to say to the viewers in closing, Mr. Tsujimoto? So today we introduced 2 games, Monster Hunter Rise and Monster Hunter Stories 2: Wings of Ruin. So we're putting out updates via the official website, as well as on our Twitter and other official
YouTube, I can't
accounts.
post it. Shit.
So please, don't forget to keep an eye on those. Also, at Capcom TGS Live 2020 tomorrow, we will also have more information for you as well, including a live, we will be playing the game for you live as well. So, thank you. I hope everyone's excited for Monster Hunter Rise and Monster Hunter Stories 2: Wings of Ruin.
I posted a link on YouTube as well, so go check it out. What time is it for you?
And that is
go
all
watch
the
it. I
titles that we're
might not.
introducing today.
I might
But
not
we
react.
do have a number of special announcements from Capcom. So a huge sale line of Capcom titles are now up to 86% off. Several Resident Evil titles, including Resident Evil 3, Resident Evil 7,
86%
others,
off
currently on
sales.
sale.
Let's go.
For players who haven't played Resident Evil 7 yet, now is the chance to play before Resident Evil Village arrives.
Not
Also,
7,
Monster
8.
Hunter
You say
Generations
wrong.
Ultimate on Nintendo Switch is now on sale. How about picking up to play with friends while looking forward to the arrival of Monster Hunter Rise? We also have other really fun old titles as well, such as Okami from our older
Oh, there we go. Sunday, Devil May Cry. Yeah, we do Sunday.
Now, next up,
Devil May Cry.
have
Yes.
some information on the Capcom
Tomorrow maybe
TGS
we're
Live
not
22
reacting. Sunday,
live
yes.
stream. It starts at 9 p.m. From 12 p.m. for just 2 days.
But 1 hour
September
earlier.
26th and September 27th. You
2
tune in for
hours in a
additional
row.
Info on 3 titles, the 3 titles to feature today,
Let's
along with
do
the
that,
Devil May
let's
Cry
do
Special
that.
Edition, and announcer Street Fighter V Champion Edition. Now, lastly, we have after the stream today, we have the Street Fighter League Pro JP 2020 tournament first leg, which will be starting on Esports X at 11 p.m. Japan Standard Time today.
They're running out of time
Top
now.
The international top
Running
players such
circle.
as the legendary player Umehara and the Todai graduate Tokido. The strongest players will gather to form a dream team. They're set on joining the league. Don't miss all of this really awesome stuff.
Sunday
Wow,
we
that was
react.
such a really packed broadcast we had today. We hope everybody really enjoyed it, and
Yeah.
that brings an end to our program tonight.
2 hours though, but it's 1 hour earlier than my
For everybody
stream,
watching
so
today, thank you very much.
Finger crossed.
Goodbye, and we hope to see you again tomorrow.
bye bye. Tomorrow maybe not. Sayonara. Bye bye. That's it. The next one is. Please look forward to it. The next one, G-Tune Live, and we gonna call it. The stream is ended here. So Sunday. So it will be 8 p.m. on my site. So I need to get on Sunday, 2 hours. So maybe 1 hour Devil May Cry, 1 hour Resident Evil 8. Cool. I like that. Maybe 2 hours react. Let's watch. So let's have the 3rd episode, which is on Sunday, and I will live stream for sure. I don't care how busy I am. I don't care how busy I am. 8 to 10? Sure, bring it on. So, yeah. Today is more on special program. So this is like a pre-run of the actual showcase. So tomorrow starting onward is the actual showcase, and yeah, glad to see that actually. Let's actually talk about Devil May Cry special edition maybe. Woohoo! I wonder would they give a demo of, like, you know, play one stage. That would be awesome too. Yeah. So that's it for TGS special program. This is like a pre-launch of showcase though. I didn't know that Capcom. I think this Capcom TGS Live actually is not from the original TGS program. It's a separate program, so they can host 2 hours. But hey, talk about that. Devil May Cry and Resident Evil 8, but the guy says 7. Awesome, man. Yeah, I was you know, I would expect to talk about a little bit about Devil May Cry, but yeah, they know they have a lot of game people want to see, so Devil May Cry is one of them, and they're gonna talk about it. So tomorrow is more on Monster Hunter and Street Fighter 5. If you're interested, you can go on check it out. Sunday, I will be live streaming once again, and let's see what happened on Devil May Cry 5, and also Resident Evil 8. I wonder, with using Virgil, can we fight the boss on the tower, the Bloody Palace? If you watch my series on my channel, I only reached the final stage and I lost all the time. And the tower 101, is it 101 tower? The last battle I lost to the boss though. It's always like tiny little bit and then I lost, and then in order to get from the lowest tower level 1 to 101, you need to play 2.5 hours continuously. I don't know, maybe if we can master Virgil, maybe we can do Bloody Palace once again. Maybe I wouldn't guarantee, but we definitely will play special edition for sure. And yeah, I can't wait to play Virgil once again. So that's it for today. Thanks for watching. Thanks for watching this new series on my channel, Let's Watch. And hopefully we'll do once again when there's E3, maybe, I don't know. So let's stop right here. Thanks for watching. Hope you guys enjoy it. Leave a like, subscribe on my YouTube channel, follow me on my Twitch and my Facebook and my Twitter. And I'll see you guys Sunday. Bye bye. But you can still go to, before I get off, oh, I saw you're late. The show is over, but this is only pre-show. So tomorrow is the actual Capcom showcase. We'll be talking about Monster Hunter more, and then Sunday is Devil May Cry and Resident Evil 8. So we'll do Sunday live stream. Let's watch it. Episode 3 on Capcom once again. Okay, that's my sister's son. So excited. I can't wait to see play as Virgil though. The Devil Trigger mode, you can split yourself out. It is like, whoa, different. You can stab yourself to summon V. Awesome. The reason why he can turn to V because of his sword though. His sword is actually Virgil sword actually used to cut and split between reality. Okay, so it's a very powerful sword. So if Virgil stab himself, then he will be separated, the demon side of him and also the human side of him. Of course, the human side of him will become V, of course, eventually. But if we can switching, then maybe we could use Virgil's switching ability to play on the Bloody Palace. So maybe we can finally score the last boss. Because always when I reach the last boss, I don't have much health left. You need to fight the boss twice though, so yeah. So we gonna call it, and this is just pre-show. Enjoy it. I'll see you guys on Sunday. We'll be 1 hour earlier than the normal stream. So my time is 8. Now it's 10 p.m. It's 2 hours early from now. So it's 8 p.m. on my time. And we're gonna see Devil May Cry maybe 2 hour showcase. So you're gonna stop right here, and I'm gonna relax for Friday. And stay tuned. There might be a difference on my channel because I have a week off. Maybe I'll stream on American nighttime. Maybe OSI can stay with me all the time. I don't know. Maybe OSI busy as well. Anyway, that's all for today. Bye bye. Go play a game. So it's like it's time to play Avengers.